told his crew they were early, just be patient and wait. A monkey boy will show up, man, it had to be fate. Smokey with a manga review, man, it had to be late. It had to be straight, it had to be great. Yeah, man, it had the whole weight.
Grand Line bound. One Piece, 1190. I got the Smokey crew right behind me. If you follow this channel, if you like my videos, you're part of the Smokey crew, regardless of what you say. In typical Luffy fashion, I refuse your refusal to join this crew.
それは断る。俺はこの店で働かなきゃいけねえ理由があるんだ。やだ！断る！何がだ？
Alright, let's get to the chapter. The cover page shows Shanks grilling fish for breakfast. In a port town, he's surrounded by bloodthirsty, savage cats that need that fish. They need that. So cough it up, Shankies. Alright, let's get to the chapter though. The chapter picks off where 1189 left off. Gaban and Imu's clash cuts the tree Luffy was impaled to down. And they also dislodge the swords that were impaled in Luffy's body. Now when Imu attacks again, Gaban quickly dodges by jumping into the air, while calling Imu something not of this world. Gaban was straight up like, bro, you're uglier than dog shit. Now Imu asks Gaban who the fuck he is. And Yasan says he's someone who knows the world.
I think it.
He's like, oh, bitch, I know that shit, bro. I'm one of the only few that know that shit, bro. After he lands, Gaban walks over to Luffy, picks him up by the scruff of his shirt, and then he straight up scolds his ass for needing to be rescued by an old injured man such as himself. He's like, bro, get your shit together, bitch. Oh, goofy ass little boy. You supposed to be king of the pirates looking all weak and shit, bro. The fuck? Never see my captain all slumped over like your goofy ass, boy. Gaban tells Luffy that he should not get full of himself because he's now an emperor. Or the fact that he's awakened his devil fruit. He's like, bro, slow your britches down. You ain't shit. And then he asks him if he plans on dying here, to which Luffy retorts to, of course he doesn't, old motherfucker. You think I want to die here? I got shit to do. Gaban reminds him that he almost did, and if he did, there'll be no one left to defend Elbaf, or to protect his weak-ass crew. I mean, maybe Usopp could survive in this part of the world, but everyone else? They're cooked. Gaban then tells Luffy that the higher he rises to prominence, the more enemies he will gain. Gaban is straight spitting fire, man. This whole fucking chapter, he just spitting fire. And then he says some cold-ass shit right here. It's like one of my favorite lines of the whole goddamn series, honestly. He says that the Pirate King is a title reserved for someone whose death is celebrated. It means that everyone wants the holder of this title dead, because it means that they could sit on that throne. You know, heavy is the head that wears the crown type shit. And if Luffy thinks he can achieve that title while thinking everything will be easy peasy, then he should go back home. Bro, you ain't about that life. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
And after that, Gaban straight up yeets Luffy the fuck away so he can fight Imu more easily. He's like, alright, bro. Now, after Luffy gets up, he's like, man, fuck that old dude and what he had to say about me. Gaban attacks Imu with an attack called Praying Mantis Axe.
I mean, it's alright, like.
But the attack gets blocked. And then Imu asks Gaban if he's seriously trying to protect Luffy. To which Gaban confirms he is because he knows how badly Imu wants to kill him. Gaban says that he figured out that Luffy reminded Imu of Joy Boy. Imu asks Gaban once again who he is. And then he summons another sword from his omen called Honbanmi Toshiro, or Bone Eater for short. Bone, 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 bone.
Bone, 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 bone. Bone thugs and homeless, bone, bone.
You bone eater, your sword might be gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Anyway, Imu demands to know what exactly he knows regarding him and the world. Gaban says that he knows the words of Joy Boy himself, but he informs Imu that he has no intentions of following the words of a man he knows nothing about. His motivation is to see his captain's dreams come true, which makes me truly believe that theory that Roger's last wish was pretty much for his crew to shepherd in the new Pirate King. He told them to be stationed at certain points of the world, with Crocus at Twin Capes, the entrance of the Grand Line. You got fucking Silvers at Sabo, one of the only ship coders we've ever seen in the fucking series, so like they're all at pivotal points in the world. But I digress. Imu was like, yo, who the fuck is your captain? And Gaban tells him it's Roger. Hearing his name, Imu thinks back to when he ordered Roger's name to be changed after he became the king of the pirates.
お前さん、ゴールディ・ロジャーを知ってるかい？
D？ ゴールド・ロジャーのことですか？
今はそう呼ぶのかい？
And he demands to know why a member of that piece of shit pirate crew is protecting a weak-ass little kid like Luffy. Just doesn't get it, man. He just doesn't get it. Gaban states that Imu's attempt to kill him is all the answer he can give. Because if Imu sees him as a threat, then it proves what Roger said all along about how they were too early. Luffy is the one person that Gaban and several other legendary fucking goats.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
The goats have been waiting for all this time. Imu admits this to be true, and how foolish he was for mistaking numerous coincidences for destiny. And then he prepares to kill Luffy once again with the stigma. Now seeing this, Gaban jumps back into the air and apologizes to the Treasure Tree Adam for what he's about to do next. And I love how he also takes time to complain about how old he's getting, with his joints hurting from his jumping. He's like, God damn, this shit hurts! I'm having back problems though. I feel you, Gaban. Now, just as Imu's about to launch his attack, Gaban unleashes a powerful attack of his own called Kamudo. Kamudo! I don't know. Anyway, this attack is so powerful, Imu is forced to block this attack. You know, that axe and his bone eater sword.
Ha! Gay!
The attack completely obliterates the branch that he was standing on into pieces. Imu asks Gaban why he's so insistent in believing in Luffy. But Gaban retorts to Imu in a similar fashion. He's like, oh, yo, why the fuck are you trying to kill Luffy, bro? And then he unleashes a flurry of axe strikes that further chop the branch into pieces, causing it to fall down to the underworld. I was like, damn, that boy clearing shit. When Luffy looks down, he is shocked to see Gaban lying on the ground with his left arm having been severed. And it's right there and then he realizes, well, although this situation looks pretty fucked, he could still subscribe to Grand Line Bound with his right arm. So yay! Everything's all good.
Grand Line Bound, twin axis, praying mantis. Imu, you deserve to get your ass kicked. We ain't standing by while the giants get tricked. If you see the subscribe button, please just click. Sick! Yeah. Roger told his crew they were early, just be patient and wait. A monkey boy will show up, man, it had to be fate. Smokey with a manga review, man, it had to be late. It had to be straight, it had to be great. Yeah, man, it had the whole weight.
Smoking all the way to